All right, so I want to talk to you about your writing and show you how I graded your writing and see if you have anything that you want to add to it. And then we'll come up with a goal for you to do in writing for this next quarter, okay? All right, so when I look at my things that I'm looking at in your writing, first it says adds endings. And what it means, just a minute. Okay. So the endings, it means like, do you remember how we taught you about the ing that you can add on to endings or add on to words, or s? So play becomes playing, play becomes plays, play can become played. Those are the 3 endings I'm looking for in first grade writing. All right, so let's go through your story and see if we can find endings. And if there is no need to put an ending on, then it's okay. I just give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. So I was happy. You don't need an ending, do you? Can you read it?
Steve is me.
Okay. Do we need an ending? No.
Jack was talking to Steve.
And so do we have an ending? Yes. Talking.
Kind of messed up on that.
That's
part.
okay. It looks like is that what you mean it to be? Yeah. Okay.
But I will need some help.
Okay. So we don't need an ending.
Nice tree, said Jack.
All right. So you did have endings, so we don't need to work on that. We've got details. We've got a beginning, middle, end. Do we have a beginning, middle, end? Let's check. In the beginning, I was happy. Yeah, no problem so far, right? Uh-oh, I see a problem. Yeah? Okay, so there's the middle part. And what are they saying up here? Do you want...
Christmas?
Yes, I do. So that's what they were saying. You added that detail in. That's good. And then, yes.
Are you going
To
put
put up a Christmas tree? Yes. But I will need some help. So all of that is the problem, isn't it? And there's the solution. Nice tree, said Jack. That means it's already been done. Yeah. So you had it. They became friends because they did something together, didn't they? Very nice. Okay. Let's go back over here to spaces between words. How do you think you did on that? Spaces between words. Let's look. Did you put good spaces between your words?
I have a little guy. He's a spaceman. It's called a spaceman. So you can
Yeah.
space.
Oh, that's funny. That is very funny. So how do you think you did on your spaces? Good. Pretty good. All right. So now we need to look at uses correct ending punctuation. So that's talking about the period, or if it's a question, we are going to do a question mark. Or if we want to show strong feeling, we're going to use an exclamation mark. All right. So I see I was happy. There's a period. How about this one? Stiff is mean, period. Jack was talking to Stiff, period. Looks like you're doing pretty well with those. Yes, exclamation. I will need some help. Yeah, you're good at periods, aren't you? There it is. All of them have periods. So now we look at a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence. Capital. Yep. Capital. Yes. Capital. Oops. That's okay. And then next sentence. Capital B, but I will need some help. Oopsie. So sometimes you did and sometimes you didn't. Most of the time you did, though, I would say. You're pretty good at that. Okay, let's look at the next thing on our list. Letter formation, correct use of upper and lowercase letters within words. And what that means is, like, do you see this right here? How that says the, and it's a lowercase t, but then a capital H. We don't want that anymore in first grade, do we? We want them to be lowercase, except for the beginning of a sentence or a name. Okay? So, what about this? Should it be? No. And let's see if you did okay here. Looks like okay here, except for, is that a capital? Maybe, yes, because it's tall. See? Careful. Nope, you did just fine there. And just fine here, and you should have that capitalized, and you did. So good on that. All right.
They always tell me.
Capitalized names, yep. All right, so now let's look at spell sight words right. Okay, so we haven't learned a huge amount, but when you wrote them right. Yes.
2 is so easy.
It is. I will help. Good. Now, this is a sight word.
Some.
How do you spell some?
Got it.
You forgot? It's like come. Now, can you spell it? Tell me.
C.
Well, come is C.
S-O-M-E.
You're right. S-O-M-E.
I forgot.
That's okay. We do that sometimes. And then here's a sight word.
Said.
Said. How do you spell said? You're close.
S. I haven't spelled it in a long time, so I
I
don't
know. This is almost right. You just put these two in the wrong spot. So it's S-A-I-D. All right. So that could be something we could work on. Let's look what else. Uses spelling patterns and writes words with the sounds in order.
I know it sounds weird.
That's kind of why I put them together, because you would not necessarily remember the spelling patterns. So I'm just thinking of them. One spelling pattern is blends, right? That's like on those cards up there. That's a spelling pattern. Now, tell me how to spell st. S-T, right. And what's his name? Stiff. What happened? You forgot the T, and probably because you were so excited about your story and you just kind of get in a hurry. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. Did you apply what I taught? Use those spelling patterns, okay? Talking.
I forgot the T again.
No, on stiff again, right. This we will learn soon. I love that you have a long E spelling, but this one is kind of like C, like I see you. It has 2 E's, but I haven't taught that yet, so you're okay. Aha, good job. I see a blend. Good job.
I know how to spell tree. I already knew.
Oh, you already knew. Well, then you can use the word tree to spell other words like trick and trim and train.
TR words, but I can't really spell.
Well, you'll get there. You're getting there already. All right, so now when we look at all of these things, I'm thinking to myself, what can Naya have as a goal in writing? What do you think you need to work on the most?
Spelling words by checking them if I spelled them.
Oh, you think you can do that? You could be an editor of your spelling by reading your writing and checking for those blends or those little chunks that you know? All right, that'll be your goal then. Good job. That's all.